So, Excel World, episode 23, actually pretty damn good. They're finally building stuff up. They're finally dealing with Nomi and crap. Pretty much we got to see, well, not a lot of fighting really. We got to see Taku kind of stab Nomi a few times. Now he has this sword thing. I guess he learned the incarnate system or whatever. So now he can fight him back in a sense. He couldn't Nomi couldn't steal the sword because I guess it was just an incarnate thing, or maybe it was some other thing. We find out Nomi has limited abilities. That's why he didn't take Chiyu's magic healing ability. Chiyu shows up and she's like, "I want to go with you guys. Take me with you." Nomi wanted me to betray you guys, but screw that. I'm gonna help you guys out. And yeah, so then of course Nomi shows up, the Taku and Haru or whatever, and they all agree to some sudden death match, and if you lose, you lose, and that's it, whatever it's agreed on. And you keep fighting until one of you loses, or one of you dies, and then it's game over, GG. But, yeah, of course, they're like, oh, this is going to be a legitimate battle or whatever. And then this random black thingy, whatever, I don't remember his name, but he's just like a bunch of floating, I guess, plates or pieces or whatever. And he's just like, I guess he set up a trap and he caught Haru in it, and it crushes him, or it's trying to crush him, and it nulls his voice and he can't say shit. And it's really, that's, I don't know, it's a ridiculous power. And even then his character looks a little ridiculous, but then whatever, I guess it doesn't have to be a physical body or whatever. And then Nomi and Taku fought. Nomi lost an arm. We find out that Nomi was, I guess, controlled by his older sibling or something. Like his older sibling was his caretaker or whatever, or his guardian or parental figure or whatever, and put him in Accel world or the brain burst world, and then just kept beating his ass for points or whatever. But then Nomi unlocked his skill and pretty much destroyed his own brother. And I don't know if that guy's dead or something, but yeah. So we find that out, that Nomi obviously had some ridiculous past that made him go crazy, but he chose the dark side or whatever. So yeah, so he grabs Chiyu and he rips off her arm and pokes her and shit, and that was pretty odd because now Chiyu's screaming. But she was quiet throughout the whole thing. I don't really know if she's scheming something or if she's just hanging out or what the fuck's going on with that. So Taku's please don't hurt her, and then he gets his arms cut off, and he's about to die. And then it's oh no, Taku's gonna die. It's gonna be the end of, him in the series or whatever. And no, Haru fucking rages and removes his body armor or plating or whatever, and breaks through this guy's supposedly, unbreakable, grass or some shit, and runs towards Nomi, and cuts up his arm a bit, and then trips. And it's what the fuck, bro? Really? How do you... it's I don't know. I'm reminded of, fucking Mulan, and when she misses the fucking rocket, or shoots the rocket, way off, and the little dragon's you missed! What the fuck? How did you... And it's really? You just done goofed, Haru, but whatever. So then it's oh, well, they're fucked. And then Nomi's about to finish off Taku, and then he gets his fucking blade arm thing cut off too. And he's what the fuck? Whoa. And everyone looks off into the distance and sees, Black Lotus just hanging out on a horse, floating in the middle of the sky. I don't know how the fuck she's floating in the middle of the sky on a horse, but whatever. And then pretty much she jumps down, she removes the strains or something on the horse, whatever the fuck holding it, and she comes down. There was also some card thing. I don't know what the hell that was, or if it has some significance, or if it's going to show up later, but whatever. She shows up and she's yo dog, I'm here. The limitless world, it's limitless, so even though I'm not in Tokyo or Osaka or whatever the hell they are, she's or Okinawa or whatever, she's I still showed up here. I just got online, got on a horse, and for the past 15 hours in the Burst Link world, I have been riding the horse to this location. And I am here. And I caught the horse with these, cable things that I got from some sulfur guy, the yellow dude from before. And then she talks to this mysterious like dark black armor guy, and she's like, "Who are you? Like, do you know the sulfur guy?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then he says something that caught my attention. He's like, "I'm from the acceleration studies group," which made me question if he's part of like maybe someone who produced it or whatever, like if the company who produced it has people who are using it and they're just like trolling around or fucking around with the damn game. But yeah, also I still don't know about this guy. He seems a little sketchy. He even seems like he's not 100% with Nomi on stuff. Like he's a little angered with Nomi at times because he's like, "Come on, really, bro? Like, come on, seriously, get this handled." Like, for a moment, I thought he was just going to kill Nomi, too. Like, come on, you're wasting time. Kills him, kills Taku, like, just does shit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought Haru was going to use his armor or, like, trip the hell out and go into red mode again, and that's how he'd break free, but no, he did something else. I thought Chiyu was probably going to use her healing ability at the last second and, like, save someone, because hell, she got her arm ripped off and stabbed in her belly a few times, so I thought like she'd fill up her power bar or whatever, but who knows. And then yeah, Black Lotus uses his piercing shit, pierces through a ton of this guy's plates, but he still blocks it, and she's like, "Yo, Haru, quit being a bitch, come on, get up, like you're supposed to wear the pants in this relationship, come on, like I'm wearing the skirt, get the fuck up, kick Nomi's ass, I'm gonna kill this other dude right now." And yeah, that's pretty much it. But other than that, I don't know. I really got hyped for this episode. It was pretty good. I'm actually pretty joyous about watching it. I might watch it like 3 or 4 more times. But yeah, so anyway, that's the end of the video. Again, if you like it, want more, subscribe, and comment on thoughts. The series should be ending soon, so we'll see what happens in Accel World. So yeah, hope to hear from you guys. Later.